level you can't reach, no, you're not like me.
Presence is unremarkable, no one gon' keep on guessing. Successes are only marginal, needing another lesson. They dress like they in a carnival, treating all my connections like weapons inside my arsenal. Every second is masterful, currents are other classes, all puppets that I got startable. Never less than a particle, got no feel like I'm rhyming. I'm the genuine article, never catching me smiling. How you acting so laughable, bitch I did it better. Written to the letter, leave him in a prisoner's dilemma. Diplomatic pressure, D to A, we sin and stick together. Hidden our agenda, shit the stone, they symptoms of the weather. Picking at the errors, just another villain for the next week. Thinking they can best me, wanna play the game but they are simply just a chess piece. Fit in with the dead piece, feel them like a test sheet. Moving so mundane, none of your shit gonna impress me.
You don't know, you must not know about me. The bar too cold, you might just freeze around me. I'm flying too high, can't hang with a guy like me. Even if you try, deny, cause I'm on a level you can't reach, no you're not like me.
You were never on my level, nah. You are not like me.
No you're not like me.
Now you're playing with the devil, nah. You are not on my
No
team.
you're not like me.
Hey, you were never on my level, nah. You are not like me.
No you're not like me.
Hey, wait until the dust is settled, you know where to find me.
No you're not like me. Wanna be like me, think it's apparent you my offspring. When you get sun, it's really glaring. How the spot at the top is mine. I wasn't sharing how I move, I go over your head just like a Karen. Look, you not like and don't like me. Think it's sweet, mess around, come and see. Clean them up, it's a sweep. I've always been the type to always keep it low key. But if that boy on my spot, then it's up, get that boy on my seat. Cardio up, I'm running the scene. I feel like Geppetto, I'm pulling the strings. You passive aggressive, but classes in session. I'm teaching a lesson on keeping it G.
Leave it to me, preach of the peace talks. They concede and defeat, they don't even see war. I'ma lead the machine, leaving the scene scores. They can read them and weave, they can't even keep score. I don't like you, run it like a tycoon. Reason keep the stick, but it be slanting like your rhymes do. How your points of money could be lower than your IQ. Put the walls around me like I'm back inside the white room.
You don't know, you must not know about me. The bar too cold, you might just freeze around me. I'm flying too high, can't hang with a guy like me. Even if you try, deny, cause I'm on a level you can't reach, no you're not like me.
You were never on my level, nah. You are not like me.
No you're not like me.
Now you're playing with the devil, nah. You are not on my team.
All time, but you not like
You were
me.
never on my level, nah.
You were never on
You
my
are
level,
not
nah.
like me.
You were not like me. They not like
Until the
me.
dust is settled, you know where to find me.
No you're not like me.
You are not like me. Hey, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing today, man? We live, bro. How y'all doing, bro? He folded, chat. He folded, chat. He folded. He folded. He folded. He folded. He folded. Damn. So disappointing. I can't say I'm surprised, though. I can't say I'm surprised, though. What's good, y'all? Sorry I was late. Bro, my PC was not fucking with me today, bro. I don't know what it was. My shit was just my PC was just on some fuck shit, bro. But we live, y'all. How y'all doing? Oh, yes. Yeah, we had to play rushes today, bro. We had to play some rushes. Cause as y'all know, we gotta go ahead and address the elephant in the room, right? We just got off some Invincible drama, as y'all know. Oh, see, we got Red Hood, Feather Guardian, Red Hood in the chat, Spam, Revan. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, man. Snooties in the chat. How are y'all doing today? Sorry, bro. My PC was not messing with me today. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was happening. Man, we got a lot of shit happening today, though. Boys season 5 has been good so far. Yeah, I think I asked y'all in the fucking community post, was it? I asked y'all in the community post. Most of y'all was saying it was pretty good. Most of y'all say it was pretty good. I actually agree. I think The season is pretty good. But before we talk about the boys, right? But before we talk about the boys, we gotta go. We gotta go ahead and address the elephant in the room. We gotta address the elephant in the room, bruh. Bro, I bodied this dude so hard. He rage quit. He rage quit the discourse, bro. Rage quit the fucking discourse. And his fan base has been coping in my comments. They've been trying to argue me down in the comments. It's just like, bro, there's no point. He done oh shit. Hold up. My shit laggy. Hold up. Got y'all. Alright, we should be good now. Alright, we should be good now. But his fan base has been coping in my comments. They've been coping in my comments. And it's just like, bro, he put the fries in the bag. He put the fries in the bag, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all. He done put the fries in the bag. Now, for me, it's just like, dude, you could have at least taken your L with a little bit of dignity. Like, you could have went out with some honor, bro. You could have went out with some fucking honor. Time for a victory lap? Of course. Of course we taking a victory lap. Y'all, y'all niggas in chat, how does it feel to be a winner? How does it feel? I bet it feel good, don't it? It feel good, don't it? And these niggas in the fucking comments. Hold up, where was he at? Yeah, see, somebody said Invincible versus Rage Quit. He talking about some not even a rage quit. More like rage departure. Nigga, he rage quit. Nigga, he rage quit. he rage quit. It is what it is. And his fanboys been coping in my comments, just coming up with every excuse in the book, bro. And they talk about some, bro, get this. These niggas are on the comment section talking about some, well, why are you acting so immature? That's my favorite one. They in the hold up. I have to find it because it was so fucking funny. Hold up. Where was it at? Damn, I was okay. Yeah, see, here it was. His fans have just been arguing us down in the comment section. It's just like, bro, he lost, dog. It's done with. Dog, genuinely, you bad or something? This guy has bad takes in my opinion, but bro, that's all they are, opinions. Okay. So now we're taking lying and being dishonest. Don't you love it when they do that? When they take lying and being dishonest and try to make it seem like that's an opinion. I'm sorry if he's blatantly lying about the show. That's not an opinion.
Stupid.
That's not an opinion. He's telling lies. That's misinformation. That's why I made my video. And I'm just sitting here trolling the mofo. I said, bro, yo goat lost. Pack it up. He's like, he isn't my goat, and I ain't mad. I think his opinions are largely invalid, but they aren't false. It's subjective. Hold up. They're largely invalid, but they aren't false. Like, what?
Stupid.
Yo, I'm just trolling these mofos. How does that make sense? These niggas cannot read, bruh. These niggas cannot breathe, bro. And I'm just telling them, dude, he lost. Nothing you're saying matters. It's done. And now I go to his fucking comment section. I go to this nigga's comment section. They're just coping, lying, being racist, just all sorts of shit. I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, dude, do you think that Lumar is stupid? Yes.
Stupid.
I mean, as you can see, I bodied the hell out of him. And, you know, to the point where he rage quit. So, yeah, I think he's stupid. He said he is not dealing with drama while making a video about you. Right? Like, come on, bro. He said he not dealing with the drama, but spent all this time making videos when I responded to him. Okay, bro. But anyways, so before we react to the boys, we're just gonna go through his cope response real fast. It's a 4-minute video. It's a 4-minute video. It's not too long. It's not too long. See, we got all these other niggas live at the same time I went live, bro. Thrag was removed from the fraud watch list. Yeah, dude. That latest Invincible episode was wild, bro. Thrag was just out here bodying niggas. Like, dude. I don't even want to spoil. I can't even spoil. It was crazy. Thrag bodied all of these niggas. He beat the fraud allegations. Y'all, because everybody was saying he was a fraud. I know y'all saw that shit. Everybody was saying, "Oh, this dude's a fraud. He ain't about it." I mean, and all the Invincible fans were saying, wait until y'all switch up next episode. Just wait. Wait until the next episode come out. Y'all ain't gonna be saying that shit. And that's exactly what happened. That's what I said. Every episode since Lumar posted that video, his video has just aged worse and worse and worse and worse. It's just aged worse and worse. He never was a fraud. He had old man Conquest beacon on his knees. This guy was always the guy. And I saw there was a scene too where they was about to fight, right? Wasn't there like literally a scene where like they were literally about to fight or some shit, and he had to tell him like, yo, stand the fuck down. But yeah, I never doubted Thrag either. I love seeing how much you could make someone cope so hard on the internet just by proving them wrong with actual facts. Dude, it wasn't even a cope. He rage quit. he rage quit. That's even worse. and he couldn't even take his L right, which we're about to get into. But I want to go through this real quick. I want to go through his little cope session that he had. I just find it so funny. Like a lot, even his own fan base, because there was just a whole bunch of just racism in the comments, whole bunch of racism. I don't know if he deleted it, but even his own fans are telling him like, "Yo, check your community," because they was just saying all sorts of racist shit. But that's the thing. That's all y'all can go back to, because he lost. He lost. And his fans up in here screaming, well, why are you being so immature? I mean, I get to be immature because I won the beef. That's
Stupid.
That's how it works. Unfortunately, I get to be immature because I won the beef. Tell Yo Goat to come with better arguments next time. Don't know what to tell you. But he said, bro, his video was, I'm not wasting time on drama slop. Let's go ahead. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say. Thrag, don't you mean Freddie Mercury? Oh, he does look like Freddie Mercury. He does look like Freddie Mercury. Also, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is amazing this season. I'm not caught up to Daredevil Born Again. I think I stopped at the part where Bullseye... I stopped at the episode where Bullseye fucking bodied a bunch of... Spoiler alert, but Bullseye bodies a bunch of soldiers in like a diner or something. That was the episode I stopped at. But I do agree that was peak as well. It was peak. But let's go ahead. We'll see what he has to say. I'm gonna just react to it. Let's go. And then we will get into the boys' videos
and posts asking me to do another response to Hi CHD. I see a lot of comments on my recent videos and posts asking me to do another response to Hi CHD, and I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not wasting my time on that. This is my final input on the matter, and then I'm leaving it at that.
See, I love how he's trying to frame it, right? I'm not wasting my time on that. I'm not gonna waste my time. Okay, bro. Just say you got body, bro. Just say you got body.
My initial video on Invincible wasn't my best work. I wasn't necessarily wrong about a lot of stuff, but I definitely could have made things more structured. I could have given my points in more concise ways, and at the end of the day, that's on me. For instance, in my initial video when I'm talking about Mark struggling against the robot ball things, I should have just said that he was strong enough to endure his fight with Conquest, not that he beat Conquest, because at the end of the day, he did need Oliver and Eve to help with that. And of course, my final point about—
Can we agree that if a YouTuber gets into a drama, they just gotta stay hella quiet and wait for it to blow over? That's what I'm saying. You could have at least taken your L with some shred of dignity. But yeah, again, I've already seen most of this video, and he literally just triples down on his points. And he tells more lies too. But let's just get, I just want to get this over with. Yeah, that's a good question. Why is this whole video fucking blurry, bro?
Because at the end of the day, he did need Oliver and Eve to help with that. And of course, my final point about Mark. I focused too much on comparing him to the comics. It was an irrational response and point that needed to be severely reworked, but I didn't. It wasn't a great point, and that's something that I'm going to own up to. I wasn't even originally going to watch Season 4 because I thought the show had drastically downgraded over—
Okay, done. That should have been your whole video. I made some bad points. Hi CHD, do you love Lumar? Bro. Do I love Lumar? Yeah, bro. I'm in love with Lumar, bro. Come on now. Bro, y'all just y'all stay messing with me, bro. Why is this whole shit blurred out? Like, what the fuck?
Seasons, but one of my co-hosts on the Middle Seat podcast asked me to watch—
But this right here should have been your whole video. Hey, my points weren't the best. You know, I could have structured some points better. You know, that should have been your whole video. It should have just been you owning up to it. But let's continue
it as well, so I decided to have a look. And yeah, I continue to not like it as much as I want to. The recent episodes have had the same problems that I've highlighted, from animation to random adaptation changes that I don't think work as well, so I'm pretty much checked out at this point. If you enjoy it, I'm happy for you, but I don't think I'm invested anymore. Now, a lot of people say that I just dislike everything, and while I am negative towards plenty of things, I also make sure that I say what I like about the media as well, whether it be a story beat or a character arc or music or whatever. But the thing I want you to remember is toxicity is a two-way street, and there's also going to be people who will prop up and defend anything no matter what. In the past 6, 7, 8 years—
prop up and defend anything no matter what. So it's like you couldn't even take your L in peace, bro. It wasn't even me defending the show. It was just debunking the misinformation that you was spewing. I was just exposing you lying.
Ever since the streaming platform craze has gone full steam ahead, not only has the amount of slop beamed onto our screens become even worse, as companies need to have constant releases to justify people continuing to subscribe to them, but the amount of people who have made it their personal mission to defend slop with all their might has also increased. Now, Invincible, I wouldn't exactly—
defending slop with all their might.
Stupid.
He can't even own up to it. Just take your L, bruh. just say you got caught lying. He making this whole 4-minute cope session saying, oh, he's a slop defender. Doesn't change the fact that you lost, bruh. It don't change the fact that you lost.
Describe it as slop, but it could be a lot better. Slop would be things like the new Star Trek shows, The Acolyte, most of what the MCU has been doing. That's basically what this situation was in my mind. It doesn't—
what does The Acolyte what does this have to do with me making a video on you? I love how he brought up Star Trek, The Acolyte, like all these shows that he knows like people in his audience don't like, bringing that up because he knows that when they hear that they're gonna be like, oh, he's on my team. But my thing is just like, what does this have to do with the video I made on you? Lumar is better than Hayab. Sorry, but it's true. Y'all niggas better stop trolling. Hey, yeah, Red Dread, I actually said this in my last stream. But people have completely ruined the word slop. Like, that word has just completely been ruined. Now everybody just, it's the same thing with woke, right? They just throw that word at anything they don't like. It's just like, how do you call Invincible slop, bruh? Like, how does that work? So it's like, yeah, I made you look dumb. you just call Invincible slop, make up lies about the show and the comics, and then when I expose you for it and debunk misinformation, you rage quit and call me a slop defender.
Stupid.
That right there just tells you all you need to know.
No matter whether it's editing things in a certain way to make them look good or not as bad in my mind. It doesn't matter whether it's editing things in a certain way to make them look good or not as bad, or going on random tangents to distract from the actual points being made. That's just what they're gonna do. I point out how angry Comic Mark was against Powerplex, and to counter my point, he goes to 2 episodes later at the end of the season that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean the... Hold up. You mean the panel that you lied about, that I exposed you for? Where is that? Where that's at? Hold up, chat. The panel that you lied about. Watch. But he tries to make it seem like Mark threatened to kill Powerplex in the comic book panel, and that's not what happened at all. Powerplex is the one who threatens to kill Mark after he escapes, and Mark just kind of looks at him. The same thing that happened in the TV show. So not only was that another lie that I found in your original video.
Stupid.
But you're not going to bring that up, though. You're not going to bring that up, though. You mean the panel that you lied about that doesn't exist. But he ain't going to bring that up, though. It's much, because you can't tell your audience, hey, I literally lied to your face using a comic panel that doesn't exist. I lied to your face. It's much easier to say, hey, I defend slop. Or just bring up this point that was already debunked in the video. But hey, you ain't gonna say that, though. I think review channels are stupid about movies because if you already watched the movie, you want to go to YouTube and see somebody else talk about it. It's either going to piss you off or I don't know what he's saying there. It makes sense to me. The Boys universe is definitely a mirror image of the Trump administration. So, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, yeah, The Boys has always made fun of the right. It's only after season 3 going into season 4 that they really started like, they really had to like tell niggas, yo, you're not supposed to find Homelander. You're not supposed to idolize Homelander. He's the bad guy, right? When they really went in on that, like they've been doing, that's when they got mad. Now all of a sudden the Boys fell off. The comic when he looked angry, but the show he looked sad. But the point is, he tried to make it seem like Mark was like super mad and told him to kill him, and that's not what happened, right? But he doesn't bring this up in his video because it's much easier to just repeat the same points than to just say, hey, I lied. But he's not going to do that. It's just him coping.
I say how it would have been more impactful for Mark to actually talk the villain down instead of using violence, and he shows a clip of Mark talking to Powerplex, but then cuts the part right after when Mark decides to use violence. I meant
same old points. Still coping. I did not cut that part out. Because we knew they were fighting, bruh. I said he tried to talk him down and it didn't work. Now, again, if he were really this confident in the points he was making, he would have just responded to me. But he didn't. He lost. He gave in.
And cuts the part right after when Mark decides to use violence. I mentioned how Mark continues to hold back even during season 4, and he shows the scene of him defeating Dinosaurus, but only the latter half of the fight, after we've just seen Mark holding back and getting the shit kicked out of him once again.
Hold up.
The fight, after we've just seen Mark holding back and getting the shit kicked out of him once again.
He wasn't holding back, and his limbs were literally broken. Even then, he still wasn't holding back. Again, keep coping. You lost.
I
It's
mentioned
okay, bro. It's okay, bro. You really need to continue this. I like your content, but it seems a bit petty. Oh yeah, I'm 100% being petty. I'm 100% being petty. Cause he tried to accuse me of being a liar. Yeah. And I clapped back and he folded.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm 100% being petty. But here's the thing. I get to be petty because I won. That's how this works. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm on my villain shit today, bro. I'm on my villain arc, bro. Yeah, I'm 100% being petty. Yeah, I took the W and I'm celebrating it. And what's funny is I guarantee he's a Lumar fan, bro. I guarantee he's a Lumar fan. Dinosaurus is ridiculously powerful. Mark can't fully hold back against him unless he wants to get stomped. Yeah, pretty much. But even then, he still wasn't even holding back. His arms and legs are literally in a cast. And he literally, like, when he punches him, he literally just fucking screams. Like, he was not holding back in that, bruh. But yeah, going back to what the other dude said, I'm 100% being petty.
how I thought teasing 3 character deaths only to walk back on all 3 of them was a bit tacky and designed just for shock value to keep people hooked. And he starts going on a random tangent.
Yeah, let's rub it. Everybody in chat, rub it in his face. Rub it in his face. We got Lumar fans in the comments. Just rub it in their face. How does it feel to win? How does it feel to be a winner? Because, you know, we won. Maybe don't lose next time. Maybe tell your goat not to lose next time. I'm 100% being petty. But we almost done, and then we gonna get into the boys' videos.
About people being seriously injured isn't bad, and that Rex dies in a different episode anyways. And I mean, these videos are just for shock value to keep people hooked. And he starts going on a random tangent about being designed just for shock value to keep people hooked. And he starts going on a random tangent about people being seriously injured isn't bad, and that Rex dies in a different episode anyways. And
I also said that you didn't take into account that this is a universe with advanced medical technology. And that they literally have superpowers like enhanced durability, which you didn't counter. So,
I mean, these videos rely so much on drama or making things.
So what did the chat say? Gonna cry? You gonna cry, bro? Yeah, I'm being petty. What's up? You gonna cry? You gonna cry?
As dramatic as possible to
see.
Draw in viewers. Now, I'm not saying I've never made any drama videos myself, but I've always just kind of kept the title as basic as possible. Meanwhile, the title of this video is the worst review he's ever seen of Invincible. I mean, there's been people who have been hating on this show since season 1 because it had women and black people in it. If my review is the worst review of Invincible you've ever seen, then I'm sorry, but you're giving Stevie Wonder some competition for the worst eyesight award.
Okay, hold on, Lumar. Here's what we're not gonna do. I've seen the people that you talk to. I've seen the people you associate with. And you were literally complaining about Amber. You were literally complaining about Amber being an SJW for no reason and didn't elaborate. Which most of the people who say Amber is an SJW only say that because she's black. What we not going to do is play stupid. What we not going to do is sit here and act like you're not one of those people. You are 100%. One of these racist weirdos. I've seen the people you talk to. Toilet talks. Y'all remember? Who remember? Hold up. I gotta show y'all something. Chat. Who remembers? Put 1 in the chat if you remember. Put 2 in the chat if you don't. I ran into a little familiar face in the comment section, right? Put 1 in the chat if you're familiar with the guy named Toller Talks. Put 2 if you're not. Put 1 in the chat if you're familiar. Put 2 if you're not. And as soon as y'all start putting the numbers in the chat, I'm gonna refresh y'all memory on who this guy is. I'm gonna refresh y'all memory. Now, this is a guy that Lumar associates with. He has a whole podcast with him. I've done my digging. Now, for those of y'all who don't remember who this dude is, I'm going to call him Toilet Talks. I'm going to call him Toilet Talks. For those of y'all who don't remember who this guy is, this is the guy we're talking about. This is the guy who defended the KKK in Welcome to Derry when they burnt the black spot full of innocent black people down. And he sided with the racist white people. This is one of the guys Lumar associates with. We're gonna play a quick little clip real quick.
Existence, characters finally make smart decisions. Hank steps forward. I have no idea if you're innocent or not. We're just taking this asshole's word for it because she's black and so are you. So I guess we're all gonna die.
Blatant racism. Lumar, this is who you associate with. So what we not gonna do, is sit here and act like you're not one of these people because you are. The good try, nice deflection, but not gonna work.
Injured isn't
not gonna work.
Bad, and the Rex dies in a different episode anyways. And I mean, these videos rely so much on drama or making things as dramatic as possible to draw in viewers. Now, best review of Invincible you've ever seen. I mean, you're giving Stevie Wonder some competition for the Worst Eyesight Award. Now, I could watch his new video, waste time writing everything down in it and creating a script from it, voice recording and editing a video together. I could do all that. Or I could just remind myself that I shouldn't be getting...
I mean, you can't do that. You couldn't do that. Obviously, you can't do that. Because you didn't. You made this 4-minute fucking cope session. You could. And you 100% saw my video. Don't play stupid, Lumar. You 100% saw my video. You couldn't play stupid with all the lies I exposed you for. So you folded. You 100% saw the video.
This worked up over a piece of media and try my best to make my videos as accurate as possible when I'm talking about plots and character arcs. And while the idea of continuing to make thumbnails of thumbnails is kinda funny, like the fucked up Drosty effect, I'm good. I don't want my content to revolve around making puff pieces that can be edited together in like an hour just to farm drama for views.
Damn, he's salty. He's salty. He's salty. I'm not the one who's blurring his video. He literally did this his whole video. I don't know why he did it. He just did it. So
he can keep doing
puff pieces in an hour. I mean, it took me a whole week to do it, but
that. He can do his thing, and I'll just keep doing my thing, and you guys can watch whatever you want to watch. If you think I make an error or a mistake, I'm more than happy to listen in the comments. So yeah, thank you for listening, and have a great day.
Yep. You have a great day too, little bro. Tell your fans to fuck out my comment section. You folded. Take the L. Tell your fan base to take the L and stop harassing me. And I even trolled him a little bit in the comments. I was like, so in other words, you're putting the fries in the bag now? Bruh. I am such a troll, bro. I could help myself. But anyways, we're done with that. I think he made another video on the boys. Just wanted to have a little fun. But Lumar folded. So all y'all fanboys coping in my comments can get the fuck out my comments. Take your L, bro. And Lumar, since I know you're probably watching this, take your L, bro. Eat that. We all take L's, dude. I've taken L's before. Take your L with dignity, bro. Take it with dignity. That's it. I mean, tell your fan base to just take it with dignity. They didn't have to say all this racist shit. They didn't have to do any of that. Just take your L. Like somebody even hold up. I gotta find it. Hold up. One of his fucking fans even came into my Discord server, bro. They came into my Discord server and just started rage baiting my subscribers. Because they couldn't stand the fact that that I bodied this fool. Couldn't do it. Just screaming about, oh, Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man. Because they couldn't take the L, bruh. To Lumar and his fan base. Dude, I bodied you. I bodied your goat. Eat that. Take it. Just take it in stride. And also just don't lie about shit. If you don't lie about shit and I won't have to come and fuck you up. How about that? But anyways, we're done with that. Now let's go on to the boys. Let's go on to the boys. The boys. I love the boys. All right. And as you can see, we still got niggas complaining that the boys is woke. Which, I mean, it's just like, I don't know what to tell you. The boys has always been woke. Legendary badass. Haven't we covered this guy before? Have we covered this guy before, though? Some people can't accept their loss. I mean, yeah. I mean, he took the L. He just did it in the most pathetic way possible. Though, to be fair, he did say in his first response not to harass you, but it's weird he didn't bring it up in his latest vid. Listen, I ain't even tripping about that. All that matters is that he took the L and his fanboys are still harassing my fans. They still in my comment section coping. It's done, bro. It's done. Like, it's done with. And they just saying racist shit. So, yeah, how does it feel? How does it feel that your goat got folded and got folded by a black man? Damn, I know that's gotta hurt. All the racist shit in the comments, they was hurt, bro. They can't stand the fact that a black man outsmarted one of their anti-woke goats. They can't do it. Because they have zero media literacy. We've seen what happens. Now you guys have seen it in real time. When an anti-woke moron with zero media literacy goes up against people with actual intelligence and media literacy, they get folded. That's what happens. Y'all have just witnessed it in real time. But yeah, I could have sworn we covered this guy before. Woke and now broke. Just expect the same shit we usually see. Nothing we haven't dealt with 100 times before. Let's see what he has to say. It's a donkey with a gun. Bro, what the fuck? Also, y'all be sure to drop a like on the stream, bro. Y'all drop a like on the stream, man. Oh, damn, that shit loud as fuck. Hold on, chat. That shit loud.
Well, it's season 5 of Prime Video's The Boys, the one streaming series that I guess I'm sticking with.
Dude, I swore I've seen this guy before. I covered this guy before in one of my videos. Or did he make another? Wasn't he complaining about the boys being woke last time? Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Wow. Yeah, it was him. Yeah. I think we covered this guy before. He's probably just gonna say the same shit he did before.
If giving episode by episode breakdowns for the duration of its whole run, this actually started in the halcyon days of streaming, before we were all confined to our houses. Though late to the game, The Boys was effective at sending up in raunchy fashion the superhero genre, only to forcefully pad things out, stretching out.
Did you see the Nerdotica? We're gonna do that one after this.
We're
gonna do Nerdotic after this, chat.
Strong start for the fledgling streamer. And that's in the superhero genre, only to forcefully pad things out, stretching out this strong start for the fledgling streamer. And that brings us to the final season, which starts off with a TPUSA gag. Homelander is giving his keynote at the VOT shareholder conference, filled with not MAGA hats. But there's Starlight, and oh man, this actress, boy.
I mean, yeah, because Turning Point is full of idiots. Erica Kirk is a moron. They're all idiots, bro. No surprise there. It just seems like it's totally like not subtle at all. It's not like Kripke said, hey, like this show is not subtle. Like you're gonna know who we're making fun of. Like, yeah, it just seems salty that you're making fun of the right. I mean, that's not an unpopular thing to do anymore because y'all have just become so insufferable.
I mean, if the nasally voice wasn't enough to distract you, now she's got the bolt on, but now the face is also like,
oh my god, y'all are still coping about her face, bro. Dude, her face doesn't even look that bad. Isn't this fucking, hold the fuck up. There's nothing wrong with her face, bruh. I mean, there's nothing wrong with her face, bro. I don't see, like, why are people still talking about this? The actress has a health condition. I'm just laughing because I'm like, why are y'all so focused on this woman's face, bro? I just, like, this is the same shit we was looking at with MJ and Spider-Man 2. It's like, dude, she looks fine. She ain't your woman. Like, dude.
completely stone frozen while also having Angelina Jolie lips. So she
And it's due to health issues. This looks edited though. Did she look AI to do? Does he use AI? Did he use AI for that? I mean, that's what it looks like. There's nothing wrong with her face, bruh.
stone frozen while also having Angelina Jolie lips. So she breaks in and finally shows the public, or at least the people in the audience here, the flight that Homelander sabotaged. Oh, but now we've waited so long to do this, we can just, it's AI. Yeah, so says all-knowing black girl. And by the way,
Bro.
Stupid.
Of course he had to throw that in.
It's AI. Yeah, so says all-knowing black girl.
All-knowing black girl. How do these niggas still have YouTube channels, bruh? I don't understand it. How do they still have YouTube channels, bro? All-knowing black girl.
And by the way, I still hate this character. They don't write Sister Sage as smart. She just, whatever happens, that was part of the plan. Frenchie, Huey, and...
That's not her character, bro. We literally saw her planning everything. We saw her planning it out. Y'all are just making shit up at this point.
Mother's Milk are in a camp. Oh, look, it's a...
I just think it's extra special that he's complaining about anyone's face when he looks like that. Yo. Listen, I didn't even want to say nothing. Listen, bro.
That was...
I wouldn't even go say nothing. But you were not the person to be talking about anybody's face, bro. You were not the type of person to be talking about what anybody looked like.
Part of the plan. Frenchie, Huey, and Mother's Milk are in a camp. Oh, look, it's a Donald Trump wall. Or, well, it's the one that Congress allowed us to have. Oh, but let's dress the place up further, giving us that Nazi concentration camp vibe.
Yeah, it's almost like they're the bad guys.
Stupid.
Like, no way. Like, I'm confused. Like what is he complaining about?
Get it, guys? Everybody on the right's evil and an easy target to make fun of.
I mean, you are an easy target to make fun of. I don't want to tell you, you guys are an easy target to make fun of. Y'all are the loudest, most annoying, most racist, most outlandish group of people. Yeah. And you literally just proved our point. You just threw in the fact that Sage was a black girl for no reason. Yeah, you guys are an easy target to make fun of. Sorry. Don't be annoying and people won't make fun of you.
It's a recurring theme that we're only going to see more of. Butcher gets a scene killing his dad because... Is it strange that in our raunchy superhero satire, Amazon Prime Video's The Boys is afraid to show Butcher smoking a cigarette? Gets a scene killing his dad because... Is it strange that in our raunchy superhero satire, Amazon Prime Video's The Boys is afraid to show Butcher smoking a cigarette? See, technically he's not smoking a cigarette if he's removing it from his mouth. The girl is
And this is just nitpicking Seed's final boss. I don't even...
Cigarette if he's removing it from his mouth. The girl is deported, but now she can talk.
Bro. The girl is deported is crazy. That's wild.
And well, it's like this.
That makes me feel angry and want to tit slap you, but then hug you.
Not Aquaman is now a Manosphere podcaster, along with Noir, who famously doesn't talk.
That's wild, bro. I like that she had several contingencies for the end of the season and made it so Huey's asinine plan of forgiving and redeeming that Snake Newman was doomed from the start. I mean, yeah. Plus, yeah, it literally showed her, like, planning shit out and accounting for it. Like, all these people saying Sage is just a know-it-all character, they weren't paying attention. Even in Gen V, you had people saying the exact same thing when we literally saw her plan this shit out and talk about her plans with Polarity. We saw all that. So all these people still saying that Sage is just this random know-it-all character who relies on plot convenience, that doesn't make any sense. Y'all weren't paying attention, bruh. I'm more mad about people trying to do this thing to Malcolm in the Middle when there were clues in the original that things were probably going to turn out that way. What do you mean? Malcolm in the Middle, isn't that getting like a remake or something like that?
So he works the sound effects. Now, it is roughly a year from where we left off, so everybody's been in camp for a while or deported or whatever, but I guess Butcher can just kind of come and go into a...
Turn your mic up just a bit. Hang on. Is it better now? It should be good now.
America, and he has to try to get the guys out of camp, mainly Frenchie, because they're working on this anti-soup virus. Take note of that. He brings on the talents of the worm, and I can't even show you his power.
Oh, it did get a sequel? Damn, for real? Although, I can't really say I'm a big fan of Malcolm in the Middle. I mean, I remember like watching it when I was like super young. Yeah, I remember Walter White was in it. But, oh, damn. Yeah, it is getting a sequel. Huh. I mean, maybe I'll watch it, maybe I won't. I wasn't like a big Malcolm in the Middle kind of guy. I was watching stuff like Family Matters, Good Times. And also, I was also like a Disney guy. I don't think this was... Malcolm in the Middle wasn't on Disney, was it? I don't think so. I remember watching shit like Lab Rats and Mighty Med type shit. That's the type of shit I was watching. I don't remember watching stuff like... I remember a little bit of Malcolm in the Middle, but this is the type of shit I was watching. Hey, what's up, Isabel? Little better. I got you 100% on YouTube and 60% on computer audio. Huh. Okay. Hold up. Can y'all hear me okay? Is my audio working okay? Hang on. Cause everybody saying my mic was like low or some shit. Yeah, it's fine. I appreciate it.
Use your imagination. Because if there's something we know after season 1 is every opportunity to do gross stuff is going to happen to guys. But Homelander's there.
Thanks for making me feel old. Lab Rats didn't even come out that long ago though. I was like, dude, that was okay. Shit. Oh damn. Okay, well, I mean, damn, and even the spin-off series Elite Force came out 10 years ago. Damn, my fault, bruh. I mean, I don't feel old. I'm 23, so. But yeah, that's the shit I was watching.
To stop the jailbreak, and chaos is going to happen to guys. But Homelander's there to stop the jailbreak, and chaos ensues.
I'm not muted. Stop trolling. Stop trolling. I'm not muted.
But don't worry, A-Train has flipped and he's helping. Gross stuff is going to happen to guys. But Homelander's there to stop the jailbreak, and chaos ensues. But don't worry, A-Train has flipped and he's helping the boys.
When you try to talk over the video, your audio gets drowned out. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down then.
And he gets to do his Quicksilver moment, and it is a pale comparison.
Am I muted? Hold up. I feel like y'all trolling me. Y'all trolling, bro. Hang on. Let me go on my phone, cuz it says my audio is fine on my end. Y'all niggas better stop fucking trolling me, bruh. Hold on, I'm sorry, chat. I gotta check real quick. See, y'all better stop. Bro, these fucking Lumar fans are seething, bro. Get over it. It's done. Get out my stream. Stop trolling, bro. Stop trolling, bro. Oh my god, I hate y'all. I can't stand y'all niggas, bro.
To Fox's X-Men's Quicksilver stuff.
Yo, y'all get these Lumar fans out my shit. Get these Lumar fans out my shit, bro.
Amazing. We take 2 years between seasons, and these are the effects we get. Despite the rescue effort working out, and
dude, the effects were fine.
To Fox's X-Men's Quicksilver stuff. It's amazing. We take 2 years between seasons, and these are the effects we get. Despite the rescue effort.
What's wrong with the effects? Did y'all think the effects were bad? I thought it was fine.
2 years between seasons, and these are the effects we get.
Yeah, it just seems like he just trash talking. There's literally,
despite the rest.
Yeah, look, there's literally nothing wrong with the effects. Loomer on his ult. That's crazy.
Effort working out, at least as far as the series leads are concerned. Huey has to get upset at Starlight for not rescuing him first. Because Frenchie was the priority.
No. That's not why Huey was mad. Huey was mad because Starlight could have saved the other lady, but she didn't. Right? And she ended up dying to Homelander. That's why he was upset. Like, all you literally had to do was pay attention, bro. It had nothing to do with him. It was the other girl. I can't remember what her name was. It's Ivy. It's Ivy's name. Ivy was her name. Because Starlight had the chance to save her, and she didn't.
Remember? But being the last...
That's why he was upset.
Season, we're now free to kill off some of these main characters, and that's a wrap on A-Train. Episode...
They are still... Y'all, bro. Dude, pack it up, bro. Shout out to Geek of All Trades. Appreciate you, bro. Dude, pack it up, bruh. Pack it up, dude. It's done with. These niggas are still coping in my comments, bro. Dude, just let it go.
Episode 2, of course, starts with A-Train's funeral. Obviously, we hit the usual joke targets. Christians are weird, naive, and safe joke fodder. Now, this preacher is the husband of the vice president, Ashley. I'm not really sure what his abilities are, but he can preach really loud. Meanwhile, Butcher takes the boys to his lab hideout, where that gimp from last season has perfected the virus.
Okay, he's just saying shit. He's not even this is one of those like recap videos where he's not really saying anything. He's just he's not giving any like tangent criticism. Like it's literally just him nitpicking. See, look at his comments. I love how his whole comment section is just saying 0 out of 10 rage bait. Abysmal FYP for you page pull. Media literacy 2 out of 10. Being the very thing the show is making fun of is 1,000 out of 10. Yo. His entire comment section is clowning him, dude. That's wild. He's literally just rambling. What does he say here?
Soft. Oh, but one of the influencer soups is not on patrol. Instead, she's doing her makeup tutorial, and MM walks in. Oh, and well, it's unfortunate. We're just gonna have to sacrifice you. Oh, but
yeah, so he's not really saying anything. Let's see what Nerdrotic had to say about it. Trump derangement syndrome overload. What happened to this show? Oh shit. What he about to say? Hold up. Y'all see these comment sections? These sorry. I can't talk today. Y'all see these comments, bro? Entertainment has always been political. Not like this. Starlight went from American Girl Next Door to Drunken Kardashian. Bro.
Bruh.
What? What does that even mean? Drunk Kardashian? What does that even mean, bro? Oh my God. It's the standard Hollywood program. Build interest with the first season, then bring in the message. Bait, meet, switch. The Boys has always been like that, though. Like, yo. I want to see what he has to say about this.
Nerderotic.com.
I have to catch up with everything because I stopped watching The Boys right after season 2 with the ins.
Yeah, I feel bad for her too. She's literally, dude, she is literally just getting harassed online. For one, something that's not even that bad. It's not even bad. Second, it's not even something that's not even something she can control. It's not like she's your woman. Like, why are you concerned with what a woman who's not your, like, why are you concerned with what she look like? Hey, hi CHD, have you ever been a hater of any show or movie before? Are you against hating in general or rather invalid hate? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious I'm against invalid hate. Because I just so y'all know, like, obviously with I think a recent example being the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I didn't like it, right? I didn't like the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I'm not saying you can't dislike something. It's when we start lying and spreading misinformation about shit. That's what I have a problem with. Why are you talking about the show if you're not even watching, right?
Up with everything because I stopped watching The Boys right after season 2 with the incels and the memes, and it got super heavy-handed and it just flew right past the comic books.
So you're making this whole video. So he's basically pulling a critical drinker. You're making this whole stream and you haven't even started with the season yet. Like, bro. How does that make sense to anyone?
I thought season 1 was really good. I like season 1. Watched pieces of season 3. I didn't watch a fucking minute of season 4. So I'm gonna go back and
yeah, and y'all like the stream, by the way. Y'all like the stream. I'm gonna actually would y'all want to see me talk about the Mario Galaxy movie? Put one in the chat if y'all would see me talk about the Mario Galaxy movie. I know it's been out for a minute, but I was actually working on a review of the Mario Galaxy movie, but I got sidetracked because of the Invincible drama. But I'm actually still down to make a video talking about it. I wouldn't mind, because I did not like that movie, bro. I did not like that movie at all, bruh. Although I'm gonna get a shit ton of pushback from Mario fans though. Cause I made a community post. Saying I didn't like the movie. Whole bunch of Mario fans got on my shit, bro. But be honest though, if y'all don't want to see it, then it's fine. Don't say it. If y'all don't want to see it, it's fine. I don't mind. But yeah, I didn't like the movie.
Fortunately catch up on everything. I know what's going on generally, so I watched these first 2 episodes. But after watching Daredevil and this, it's, you know, like, yeah, I'm
Hey, Raiden, how you doing?
so fucking sick of
Yeah.
heavy allegory and nihilism.
I'm more of a Sonic fan than the Mario fan. See, I think when it comes to the Sonic movies, I think Sonic 1 and 3 were good. 2 was garbage. Like, before we start with this video, I want to make it clear. I'm not a Sonic fanboy. Although I do enjoy the Sonic movies. I don't think Sonic 2 wasn't a good movie. I don't think so. But I liked 1 and I liked 3. Because Mario fans was in my comments trying to accuse me of being a Sonic fan. I'm like, dude, I criticize the Sonic movies too. I don't like Galaxy I didn't like Sonic 2 for the same reason I don't like the Mario Galaxy movie. The plot, too much of an emphasis on comedy, and the plot was just all over the place. That's kind of a crazy, for real? For real? I did not like Sonic 2. And I also did not like what was it called? The Knuckles. Y'all remember they made a Knuckles TV show? The Knuckles show? That shit was ass, bro. We ain't even gonna talk about that. We ain't even gonna talk about that show. They completely fumble with this shit. Sonic 2 is still better than Galaxy. I hate them both equally, to be honest. I don't like them, but I dislike them both equally. I'll have to rewatch Sonic 2 and the Mario Galaxy movie to decide like which one I don't like more. Okay, the Knuckles show was ass salad. Okay, thank you. All right, we got some common ground. we got some common ground. Okay, we can at least agree the Knuckles show was terrible, because it was. I wouldn't even call this a Knuckles show. I would because Knuckles wasn't even really in it like that. It's a kids movie made by the same studio who made the Minions. What do you expect? I expected it to have a decent story, the same way the first movie did, but it didn't. So, yeah, that's it. Let's see what they talk about with this movie, bruh, or with this show, bruh.
You know, like, yeah, I'm so fucking sick of heavy allegory and nihilism. I'm just sick of it.
I only was able to watch the first episode of The Boys, but the second, half of that episode was much more tolerable than the first, because the first was so much about the politics of everything and the allegories, like with that. Whereas the other part is just them.
Okay. It's been nothing new with the show.
Up against a problem and a fight scene and shit like that. I could not stand that they made that mute bitch talk.
Oh my.
Generic civilian. Bro, chill out, bro. Stop. I can see my room. I would know if there was a cockroach on my wall. Stop before you get kicked out. Stop, bro.
God, dude, kitty slap is a line in this. They made that mute bitch talk.
Oh my God.
That whereas the other part is just them up against a problem in a fight scene and shit like that. I could not stand that they made that mute bitch talk.
Oh my.
Mute bitch talk. Yo. They just saying whatever they want at this point. Mute bitch talk. Dude. Sexist as hell. They just projected all of their sexist thoughts onto this woman, bro. You had the last guy saying she was deported. This one, they only think of her as a mute bitch. That's all they see her as. Like, yo, these niggas is out of pocket.
God, dude, kitty slap is a line in this show.
When they get past political allegory, it does move, and they have concepts that are kind of funny. The problem is, and as I was texting as while I was watching it the whole time, and the allegory, it does move, and they have concepts that are kind of funny. The problem is, and as I was texting,
that's not even the craziest thing that was said. See, here's the thing. These are the same mofos who will scream and be like, but why are they calling us bigoted?
Stupid.
Why are they calling us sexist? Why are they calling us misogynist? They'll be the same people spamming the N-word in the comment section, but why are they calling us racist? I don't understand. Maybe because y'all say sexist shit. Maybe because y'all say misogynist shit. Maybe because y'all say racist shit. You want to know why no one calls me racist? You want to know why I'm never accused of being racist? It's probably because I don't act racist.
Bruh.
Oh, sorry.
Stupid.
Wrong sound effect. It's probably because I'm not racist. I'm not online saying racist shit. Probably because I was raised with some goddamn home training and common sense. I was raised to be a respectful person. Like, chat, have y'all ever seen anyone accuse me of being racist online? Have y'all ever seen that? No one. Y'all got nothing on me, bro. Cause I know how to. Cause I'm a respectful human being. I'm not a bigoted individual. Most people aren't. Right? Because I'm a black boy. I mean, yeah, black households, we tend to be raised, with a little bit more respect type shit. See, Parzival, I feel like you black. See, I feel like you understand. But like, I was raised to be a decent human being. That's why no one online, like, I'm never accused of being racist. It's because you're black, bro. Can somebody ban this fool? I was not raised to be respectful. I was raised by crazy... Wait, what? I was raised by crazy Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh, damn. But I still learned to be a decent person on my own. It's freaking possible. Okay. Well, damn. There's that. Sorry about your loss. But I'm glad you turned out to be a decent person.
As while I was watching it the whole time, and the dialogue it's so bad.
Ash straight up admits he thinks Homelander is the best character in the actual. There's no way he said that. There's no way he said that. He said Homelander was the hero of the story. Y'all trip, y'all lying. No fucking way he said that shit.
Is it fully regrown?
My vagina's tingly and damp.
The Boys started out really good. It stayed within the spirit and the frame of the comic books. I still think of their time.
No, it did not.
Bruh.
It did not, dude. They've diverted so far from the comic books. It's wild. What the fuck? The only thing they kept from the comic book is like the gore and the sex and stuff. But like most of the story elements, they've diverted like so far away from the comic books. Thanks for showing that you're not a true fan.
They were really good. You know, it had high points, low points, of course, but it was a black comedy, sarcastic look at superheroes, corporate America, excess, celebrities. There was certainly politics in the books too, but it wasn't as heavy-handed as it is in the show. And
Yeah, it was actually heavy-handed though. It was heavy-handed. But the only people who say politics wasn't heavy-handed in the comics are people who didn't read the comics. I've read the comics. The politics were definitely were there.
go back to what we were talking about earlier, is there is still people going, well, I see it kind of balanced. And the showrunner has come out and said the show is woke. Like,
anti-woke critics of The Boys mocked on social media as creators say the series was always a satirical white right-wing critique. Yeah, it was. Just they only figured it out after season 3 and 4. In my opinion, both are ass, but it's not because it's woke. I swear to God, there's actual things to critique. So you think both the Boys show and the comic book suck? I mean, that's your opinion. I ain't gonna get on you for that. You're allowed to dislike it, as long as you have like valid reasons for it, which you said there's actual things so there's actual like things you don't like about the show. The Boys comics was kind of immature. Yeah, it was. It felt like the Boys comics was created by like someone who just did not like. I think the Boys comic was created by someone who just did not like superheroes. Like, and I think he even said it too. Seriously, Nerd Rock needs to get rolled up on his panels one of these days and needs to be shutted up. It's not gonna happen, bro, because YouTube allows that type of content now. They're not taking any action, right? But yeah, you're allowed to dislike it. I have no issue if you dislike the show. Honestly, the comic was not very good. Yeah, it needed to be adapted, not exactly made. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why the show like diverted like so far away from the comics. Yeah, see, someone even say, yeah, Garth Ennis doesn't like superheroes. That's why he wrote The Boys. Yeah, pretty much.
Eric Kripke has come out and said, we are making fun of you.
Not even veiled. That's exactly.
I think Zeb Wells is a big superhero. Who's Zeb Wells? Who is that?
What it is, it's like somebody's nightmare of what they think is going on with TDS, and they've made a whole show.
Eric Kripke has come out and said, we are making fun of you.
Not even veiled. That's exactly what it is. It's like somebody's nightmare of what they think is going on with TDS, and they've made a whole show about it. And they've just
pretty much, yeah.
For me, in the first season, it was pretty even in terms of kind of everything was open season. Everything got mocked a little bit. The right gets mocked, the left gets mocked, the woke stuff gets mocked. And I enjoyed season 1. That last...
See, that's where the misconception lies. People who think the show was... Now, the show definitely, like... I guess it doesn't really tease the left, so to say. It teases, like... It teases corporate liberalism, right? People who make money off of leftist ideologies. But they weren't actually making fun of like social justice. They weren't making fun of the actual principles. They were making fun of corporations using politics for their own benefit. That's what they were making fun of. But they never made fun of you know, what you call it. They never made fun of, you know, being woke or whatever. That's not what they made fun of. They were making fun of corporations who were making money off of pretending to be left-leaning. That's what they were making fun of. But they've always directly made fun of the right. They've always directly made fun of the right. But no, The show was never directly making fun of both sides. That's like a common misconception that I think even I had at one point. But going back and looking at it, like it makes a lot of sense. They never really like mocked the left, so to say. I think because The Boys is woke because it didn't have the Muffin Man in it, bro.
It's one season. Season 2, we had this discussion 6 years ago on this channel, apparently, Gary. It's not going after both sides when to one side you're holding a squirt gun and then to the other side you have a fucking rocket launcher, right? No. That's not going after both sides. Like 1 or 2 jokes throughout a season about one side isn't the same. It was very clear in season 2, they hate you if you voted a certain way. No ifs, ands, or buts. And
I mean, it's not hate. It's just parody, bro. It's just good fun.
Point of the show is to mock you, and some people, quite honestly, they were actually too stupid to notice it, so they turned it up another fucking level for season 3. And I didn't watch season 4. It's very heavy-handed the first 30 minutes of season 5.
In season 2, they did try and do something with Stormfront to lure people in, where they gave Stormfront actually some base lines about it doesn't matter if I'm a woman, let's just, and then they pulled the rug out at the very end. It's like, oh, she's a Nazi, and the message was that anyone who was saying these actually reasonable things, you're basically a Nazi. That was the whole message behind Stormfront in season 2, and that was.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to agree with any of the shit she was spewing. You weren't supposed to. Like, am I the only one who was able to tell from the jump that, like, Stormfront was a dickhead? Like, that she was an asshole? Like, I didn't, like, none of the stuff she was saying, I was like, oh, yeah, she's speaking facts there. Like, no. Like, she literally called an Asian dude. Well, what didn't she literally call an Asian dude like yellow or something like that? Like, I wasn't looking at that and going, oh, that's based. Like, she was always wrong. Like, what the fuck? The only people who think that was a rug pull was, again, people who think like her. People who tell lies and spew these talking points. Right? They're the ones who looked at Stormfront and think, oh yeah, she's based. And then when they exposed, even though people with actual brains knew she was a Nazi the entire time, they're like, oh my God, how dare you call us Nazis? It's just like, no, like anyone with a brain was able to tell that she was like a bigoted individual. Like even the fucking conversation she had with A-Train. It's like you were instantly able to tell that, like, okay, something's off with this person. Like, something's off with her. Yeah, she called Kabiko's brother a yellow bastard before she snapped. Yeah. Like, how are you not able to look at all of these things and not come to the conclusion that something was up with her? That was just common sense. That wasn't a rug pull for me, like, at all.
Was where they really played their hand. It was blatant.
I was out after girls get.
They pulled the rug out at the very end. It's like, oh, she's a Nazi. And the message was that anyone who was saying these actually reasonable things, you're basically a Nazi. That was the whole message behind Stormfront in season 2. And that was where they really played their hand. It was blatant.
I was out after Girls Get It Done. And then they actually did Girls Get It Done. I was like, are you serious? Okay.
That's
Yeah, but they did it the right way. Not the corporate pandering that they were making fun of earlier in the season.
That's the issue. A lot of the things that people are doing as both sides is actually them going.
To be honest, they held back on the slurs. A vile character like her would say in private. Peacemaker didn't pull their punches there with Pete. But here's the thing. They complained about Peacemaker too. Because of course they did, right? Of course they complained. When they went to what was that dimension called that they went to? It was like what was it? Earth X? The dimension full of Nazis. They complained about that too. Like, it's not a coincidence, bro. We had that, and then we had fucking absolute Batman breaking the arm of a white supremacist, and these same mofos got offended. It's just like, when will y'all realize that racists have always been the bad guys in every form of entertainment that they've been in? Y'all have always been the bad guys in most forms of media, and all forms of media. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Isn't it awful what they do to us? And you're thinking that's based when they're no. The entire point is they show it's awful. So it's a time where they went to like some kind of woke market, and it had all like weird.
Yeah, it was called Earth X.
Lefty names on all the things, and it was like the idea behind that was, isn't it awful how capitalism uses our views for profit? Whereas everyone thought they were taking the piss out of those views.
Exactly.
It's just a misinterpretation of things, and it was like the idea behind that was, isn't it awful how capitalism uses our views for profit? Whereas everyone thought they were taking the piss out of those views.
Exactly.
So it's just a misinterpretation because they are brutally honest with things. The funniest thing I found was, despite 5 series trying to destroy Homelander, he's still the best character. I still like him more than anyone.
Okay, wait. Okay. Maybe he means he's the best written character. If that's what he's saying, then I'm trying to, bro, I'm trying to put a positive spin on that one, bro. Maybe I'm hold up.
It's just a misinterpretation because they are brutally honest with things. The funniest thing I found was, despite 5 series trying to destroy Homelander, he's still the best character. I still like him more than anyone else. And he's the one you want me to hate the most.
He's the true hero of the story.
Oh my god, bro. He said he's the true hero of the story. Bro, these mofos are psycho, bro. They are gone. They are gone, bruh. Wait, hold up. I wonder if some of y'all are gonna make the connection. He's the one they wanted us to hate, but he was the hero of the story. Who does that sound like? What's another fan base that says this exact same shit? Homeland, like what's another character that they say this with? I'm gonna see if some of y'all can make the connection. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He's the one they wanted us to hate. He was the true hero. Who's another character? What's another character that they say this with? Let me see if I'm gonna see if a few of y'all gonna put the pieces together. Hold up. Because I've been telling y'all, the niggas who say this shit, they're just big. There just tends to be a little connection that I've been seeing. Yeah, see. Do y'all see what I'm talking about now? Do y'all see what I'm talking about now? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Now do y'all see what I'm talking about? John Walker. And usually the people who say this shit, who say the whole John Walker did nothing wrong, and how I expose that they usually like have to lie and vilify other characters and cut certain things out to make their point. It's the same shit. I've made the connect. Again. See, but yeah, my fan base is smart. We get it, bro. The funniest part about that controversy is I wanted to read his comics to see if he was a dog, and bro, he's trash. U.S. agent is literally dog shit. Though John Walker in the comics is like way more like on the nose compared to the show. he's like way more on the nose. John Walker, but Walker is a freaking saint compared to Soldier Boy and Homelander. I somewhat agree, but the problem is people still try to like justify his actions or like what he did and still say he should still be Captain America. And it's usually to shit on Sam Wilson, who's a black character. They are saying that it is the best written. I used to be a John Walker defender, but over time my stance changed. John Walker is a good person deep down, though, but flawed. Yeah, I agree. I'm not saying that he isn't. Yeah, MCU Walker was... Yeah, dude, if you look at how John Walker acts in the comics, like, bro, he is way more, like, brutal and just... he don't give a fuck, bro. I read the comic, so I was kind of intrigued when they made him more of, like, a sympathetic character in the show. I like MCU John, but the glaze some people give him, this shit's crazy. But again, the same people who say John Walker did nothing wrong, it's usually those people who are the most bigoted individuals. I made that connection a long time ago. Now, if you think he's a well-written character, that's fine. But the people who say John Walker should be Cap instead of Sam to try and belittle Sam, they got issues. And it's usually the same issues that mofos like this have when they try and prop up Homelander as the hero of the story. But anyways, just thought that was a very interesting connection.
Most developed, the most...
They always say it's the same shit. It's the same shit. All these mofos say the exact same shit.
Empathetic. He's the most emotional range. You see him crying like every episode. You fucking feel for him. But then, of course, Butcher is...
Okay. You can sympathize with him, but he's still a bad guy. Homelander is still a bad guy. Like, I'm confused. How does this make him the hero of the story? John Walker is one of the better characters in the later MCU, but if you think he did nothing wrong, yeah. If you're one of those people screaming John did nothing wrong, something's wrong with you. Now, John is a better person now. He is a better person now. I'm not trying to get into John Walker discourse. I'm gonna save that for another video. But y'all get the point. Y'all get the point I'm making. There are people who simply just defend them just because they're white and say, "Oh, they're trying to make you hate him because he's white." Stuff like that. That's the connection I was making. For those of y'all who didn't get the point I was making. What's good, CHD? Been a fan of the channel for a minute. Just want to know how excited you are for Beyond the Spider-Verse. I am very excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Actually, y'all saw them fucking leaks, though? I know y'all saw the Spider-Verse leaks. Okay, no, see, Invincible fans aren't doing that with Omni-Man, though. They know what Omni-Man did was beyond fucked up. Thank God. Right? Because if we saw some Invincible fans saying Nolan did nothing wrong, that would have been, yeah, that's a wrap. Hell nah. But these screenshots look amazing, though. Yes, I'm very excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse. You haven't seen you haven't seen the screenshots? How excited are you for the Avengers Doomsday trailer description? Nigga, I'm gonna save my excitement for when the movie comes out. Cause I don't trust Avengers Doomsday. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to wait until that movie comes out. Remember in the comics that Homelander actually said the N-word? They're not gonna do that in the show. Probably because of how fucking rampant these fucking like neo-Nazis are. They're not gonna do that. I'm sorry, but anyone who thinks Homelander did nothing wrong for it is this is beyond delusional. This is beyond delusional. If you're saying Homelander did nothing wrong, you are beyond delusional. All the fucked up shit we've seen him do in the show, and you're sitting here saying he did nothing wrong. At that point, you're even more delusional than the John Walker fanboys. At that point.
So charming. He has nothing to do, and you're like, just say cunt. Yay.
Butcher's boring. he's so boring. He's Butcher. It's just there's nothing to him. I love.
He's boring? Bro.
Bruh.
How is Butcher boring? What? Now you just saying shit.
I love Carl Urban. I think he's a great actor.
He's great as the part.
But Butcher's just like in the first season, he was cheeky, you know, he was like crafty, you know, he was great. But now he just comes on and goes, "Oh, right there. Yeah, you don't trust me, do you?
I know you don't trust me, but we got a job to do.
Yeah, that was hot.
Yeah, just give us the virus, all right." Oh. So that's it. That's it. It's just like every fucking scene he comes in, he's just like, "What?"
He's like become a parody of his
Oh my god, you ruined it for us.
See, look. Not one black person in sight here. Not that I would want to see. Nah, I wouldn't want to see a black man hanging around these group of people.
Ruined it.
It's like watching the Mitchell brothers on EastEnders.
But I don't see how you could say Butcher is boring though. Like, yeah, and they aren't even elaborating on it. Like, if you think Butcher is boring, like in your opinion, that's one thing. But it's like you're not even elaborating on why you think Butcher is boring. You just saying shit.
As a joke for my English homies, keeping it real on the West Side.
So they dropped 2 episodes. They're still trying to stop Homelander, who basically is in charge of the country now. The president's a puppet.
Who is defending Homelander? See, we got another Lumar fan in the comments, bruh.
President's still.
We just talked about that. See, I know y'all Lumar fans don't have media literacy. I know y'all can't read, but y'all got to pay attention, bro. We just talked about it. We just talked about how Heel versus Babyface said Homelander was the hero of the story and did nothing wrong. I know y'all can't read. Y'all got to pay attention.
Conflicted, but there.
Homelander has this like black assistant, but she's like the boss bitch.
Bro. They cannot help themselves, dude. They cannot help themselves, bruh. Why does that matter? It's just the way they say it too. Yeah, Homelander has this black assistant. Yeah, she's the super smart black girl. Why does that matter? Like the blatant racism is crazy. There's 90 of y'all in here, by the way. I'm suffering for y'all, bro. Y'all better like the stream. Y'all better like the goddamn stream. Everybody push like on the stream right now. I'm literally just suffering here. Like, dude, y'all can't even call her by her name. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't even say Sister Sage. No, she's Homelander's black assistant. Like, dude.
But there.
Homelander has this like black assistant, but she's like the boss bitch of him.
She's the smartest person in the world, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Envy.
Yeah.
The smartest person in the world who's fucking dumb. Makes sense.
Can only be
Still conflicted, but there.
Homelander has this like black assistant, but she's like the boss bitch of him.
She's the smartest person in the world, by the way.
Yep.
Boss bitch. She's the boss bitch of him. Even though it was pretty clear that Homelander was literally telling her to do shit all season, and she just had to go along with it because she didn't want to fucking die. Like, these niggas were just, not only are these niggas racist, they just legitimately just weren't paying attention.
V.
Yeah.
The smartest person in the world who's fucking dumb. Makes sense.
Can only be.
Yeah.
The smartest person in the world who's fucking dumb.
Isn't this like right after she got her brains blew out? Wasn't this like literally as she was regenerating? it makes sense why she's acting like this. Like, I love how they just took this clip just completely out of context. Thank you for calling out the Lumar dude. Kid clearly wasn't paying attention to the show when he was watching. Yeah, no problem, bro. Some people need to get knocked down a peg. Unfortunately, Lumar was one of those people. So tough. But no problem, bro.
Makes sense.
Can only be as smart as the writers. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and the plot definitely moves forward until you get to Aaron Moriarty, who
can't even move her own face.
Oh my god, bro. We just gonna go past this part, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna get that clip up here.
Well, we also got to show like the difference in look. She's got the facial structure of Ben Grimm, the
Bro,
thing in
what? Why does this matter? Ben Grimm? Dude, y'all low-key just saying shit. Ben Grimm?
look. She's got the facial structure of Ben Grimm, the thing in Fantastic Four. So that's what she used to. Beautiful girl.
Very beautiful.
Ben Grimm is crazy. What the fuck? That is absolutely wild. That is absolutely wild.
For girl.
Yeah.
Knockout.
And that's her now. And taking off the wig doesn't change anything. Her cheeks are huge. That like she did massive work to the upper part of her face.
Her whole lip. Why does this matter, bro? The thing is handsome. I mean, you know, he ain't my type. If he's your type, then go for it. But he ain't my type.
When I heard people going, I can't understand what she's saying, I'm like,
but there's nothing wrong with her face, bruh.
They're probably being a bit hyperbolic. And then I watched it and she sounds drunk.
Yeah, I heard somebody said she has an autoimmune disease, and that's why that's why she had to get facial like reconstructive surgery.
How does that help with?
I don't know.
She follows today's modern beauty trends because of a disease.
They're not gonna explain what makes her dumb. You just gotta trust them. Yeah, just trust me, bro.
A lot of her lines as well seem to be like dubbed. There's a few lines where like you've clearly filmed this afterwards and it's still like this. I'm wondering if she's had like Botox around her mouth and so she couldn't actually talk properly, and so they.
Bro. What? But they are hard focused on a woman they know nothing about and who would not give them the time of day in real life. They are so focused on how this lady looks for no reason. It is just, it's so brain rot, bro. Bro, who is spamming noise pollution in my chat? Yo, so Mystery Man, stop spamming or you're gonna get banned.
Waited for it to wear off a bit. And
So
very unfortunate.
Unfortunate that she's got an autoimmune disease. I do not know how plastic surgery fixes that.
Yeah.
That is.
I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess no. I don't even need to be a doctor. I can be kicked out of 3 high schools and go. I don't think plastic surgery is going to help you with your autoimmune disease.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember all the clips, and I didn't have a ton of time, so I got one that kind of gives you the picture. But when I heard people talking about it, I'm like, nah. And then I watched the show and I shot back to Az. I'm like, holy fuck, you can't understand what she's saying.
No. I mean, I've been it.
Like I said, Anthony Starr glassed the guy, and he gets less hate than her for real? Anthony Starr glassed the guy. What do you mean? Like he got into a fight with somebody? Hold up. Anthony Starr. Oh, it was like a bar fight. Oh, damn. See, I didn't even know that. When did that happen? Oh, this okay. This was 4 years ago. That's crazy. See, I didn't even know that. Arrested for assault in Spain while shooting Guy Ritchie film there. Oh, damn. Yeah, so it was pretty much it was a bar fight, basically.
Caught mostly.
Put it on the side so you can try and read this.
Why, who can't understand?
No, I mean, I've been at Epcot mostly.
I'm at Epcot mostly.
That is crazy though. 2022, dude. It feels like I still feel like we in 2020, bruh. It's actually crazy that 2022 was 4 years ago. I think I was in college during 2022. That's already like damn near half a decade ago. Like why is time moving by so quick? He was jumped, he didn't start a fight, it was a bar fight. I'm gonna have to look into that. But I didn't even know all that.
Do you bring it up?
Oh, wow.
So
yeah,
she can't like really emote anymore when it was like,
I'm sorry. I don't care enough about. Wait, what?
Sorry, I've got fucking butt trigger.
Time can be a bitch. Let's finish what they're saying here, and then we'll end the stream. But we'll finish what's going on here.
They should have added him in now.
So with this series, I have to disagree with you, because Az said I like Daredevil better than The Boys, and I'm gonna go, no, I actually think Daredevil was better than The Boys.
I liked the canteen scene at the beginning of episode 4 in Daredevil, and The Boys made me want to
The Boys is
all over the
definitely
TV.
ramping up towards the end, and they kill a character. The one thing I did like was Rock Hard. So Rock Hard is like the thing if he ate too much and became morbidly obese and he can't even fucking move his body.
And
so
had a
they
porn
used him as a
addiction.
test subject for the virus. And I don't know how he masturbates, but he gets off on
lava.
volcanoes and he shoots lava, like he ejaculates lava or something like that.
That part was pretty funny.
So the thing was, when The Boys came out as a comic in the early 2010, like whenever it came out.
All right, we gonna let. They're not really saying anything. We just gonna let them yap for a little bit.
Came out as a Wildstorm comic, which is DC, which they canceled it immediately because it was way too spicy, and they were allowed to shop it to Dynamite after that.
Yeah, dude, the comics were fucking wild. Like the comics were low key just political superhero edgelord shit. Like someone said in the like someone said earlier, the comics were just like so just insanely dark, like just immature edgelord shit.
Which really propelled its popularity. Something getting canceled really can help a book. But it was supposed to be this extreme look at superheroes, kind of taking Watchmen and making it a black comedy and pushing it even farther and just being ridiculous. You have Tech Knight, who fucks a meteor. It's like weird shit happens in this book. And that was at a time when I do believe James Gunn got in a lot of trouble for some edgy jokes around this time. Like,
yeah, I unfortunately I am aware of these tweets. James Gunn was on some fuck shit, bro. But as far as I'm aware, he doesn't stand by any of this anymore. But god damn. 3 men in a bit. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck James Gunn was on when he did these shits. Again, I like Superman. I like James Gunn's Superman movie. But I actually went and took a look at some of the tweets he was saying. I'm just like, yo, this was crazy. Yeah, I don't know what this has to do with The Boys. Like, but yo, some of these tweets were fucking crazy. Do you like the show or comics more? Just curious. Obviously, I like the show more. I like The Boys show more. I mean, I think the comics were just a mess of just bullshit. Bro, they bring these up like he's still making these jokes. Yeah, see, I don't even like know what this has to do with what they're talking about. But yo, looking at some of these tweets, James Gunn was on some fuck shit. Like, he was on some fuck shit.
That was just what was going on in the zeitgeist. Go as hard as you can, as extreme as you can. Now that we're 15, 16 years later, it just doesn't play out the same. And when I watch this, I'm like, you know, and I like this stuff. It's everything now.
I'm so tired of it.
Played out. Forget the allegories. It's just the tone of the series. I'm completely played out, you know, and
cynical nihilism.
I think the allegories are a problem because I much preferred The Boys over Daredevil. Daredevil bores me senseless. The Boys, I could find myself liking the show, but every time I was kind of getting there was another allegory that made me realize it was a TV show that hated me, and therefore I could never get into the show just because of that reason.
Aw, it's making fun of me. Oh no, I don't like that it makes fun of my political stance. That's basically what this whole video is. It's pretty much what this whole video is. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there was this video that someone wanted me to react to. Speed in The Boys is stupidly inconsistent. I think I might. We'll take a look at what he's talking about. But I do think super speed has kind of always been inconsistent though. I watched season 5 of The Boys and was genuinely baffled at one of the scenes and had to talk about it. I don't think The Boys understands just how fast they made A-Train in this scene, and in this video, I break down just how stupid and inconsistent it is. Have you reacted to a guy named Sarcastic Chorus? I know who Sarcastic Chorus is. I watch all his videos. He makes Invincible reviews, doesn't he? Yeah, the problem with Invincible, I already watched this last night. So we just be watching something I've already seen. We're gonna take a look at what this guy has to say in this video, and then I guess we'll talk about whatever y'all want me to talk about, and then we'll go ahead and end it off. Speed in The Boys is stupidly inconsistent.
So I just finished watching the new episodes that were released for season 5 of The Boys, and while it's pretty good overall, there was one scene in specific that really left me scratching my head. And while a lot of people complain about Invincible's power consistency, they at least try to put in-universe explanations for why these things are happening. Such as Nolan taking multiple punches to kill that monster from the planet that Conquest and Mark had their rematch on.
Wait.
Why these things are happening. Such as Nolan taking multiple punches to kill that monster from the planet that Conquest and Mark had their rematch on.
She's stronger than she looks.
I mean that. Hang on.
But with The Boys, they just kind of threw some shit in there and let.
That creature was like super strong though.
But with The Boys, they just kind of threw some shit in there and left you with no explanation as to how it's even possible. And the scene I'm talking about in specific is A-Train saving Huey from Homelander's laser eyes. So in this scene, what happens is A-Train shows up at the very last second to help Huey and his crew.
You hate power scalers? I'm not gonna lie, I hate power scalers too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see the point in I don't really see the point in complaining like about super speed specifically is always like this huge topic among the power scaling community. The thing with super speed is super speed just has always been something that's just kind of operated by the rules of the writers. Cuz super speed in and of itself is like an inconsistent ability. Like no one running at like jet speed would be able to like stop themselves. Just they wouldn't be able to stop whenever they want, right? But speedsters in general, they can literally just run to a location and just stop. And you have one in your server? Oh, what, a power scaler? Yeah. I don't mind it, but I can understand why power scaling exists. But, you know, just, sometimes they just be making a big deal out of shit. That's all it is. But super speed in and of itself it's never been a consistent superpower.
And this whole entire scene, from start of him showing up with the time slowing down to him actually moving Huey away from Homelander's lasers, is 40 seconds long. And so I'll use Anthony Starr's real life height to actually do some decent measurement with this, but we see that Homelander is roughly a full arm length away from Huey as he sends his laser eyes, with the average arm length from shoulder to fingertips of somebody at
like
the height.
This type of shit. Let's just keep going.
At a 5'11", being roughly 31 inches, we'll use the fact that his arm is tilted slightly and his hand is closed in, so we take away the measurement of his fingertips, and we'll just call it 24 inches, giving us 2 feet exactly. And in this time, he is able to sit there for a second, put on his fucking sunglasses, and continue to wait to actually do anything, just for him to run over, grab a gun, pull pins of the grenade, move Mother's Milk. Look at how he's moving, bro. He's jogging.
Isn't this most speedsters though? What's the problem here? Isn't this how all speedsters act? I don't get what he's complaining about. How is this inconsistent?
Like, I understand this is probably green screening fault, but holy shit, like, I mean, he's barely moving, bro. He doesn't even care about this. And
yeah,
still,
this is how speedsters, this is how they see things. They see it in like slow motion. I don't see like this has been consistent. Because didn't they have like a slow motion scene in season 1 when A-Train was fighting Starlight and he was literally like moving faster than her attacks?
regardless of him putting in
what's inconsistent about this?
What appears to be literally 1% minimal effort, he is still able to do all of this bullshit before the lasers are able to travel 2 feet and hitting Huey's face. These lasers are the speed of light, bro. Like, there is absolutely no way possible.
No, Homelander's lasers are not light speed. No, I think even the creator, like, they're just meant to like emulate. It's like they emulate heat. But no, Homelander's lasers, I think it's been long established that Homelander's lasers don't move at the speed of light. I don't know where people keep getting that from.
That you can try and convince me that literal lasers don't move at the speed of light.
No, see, it's just his lasers though are just lasers. They're just compressed heat. That's why he can only the only thing he can control is like how hot it is, not how fast they move. They definitely do not move at the speed of light. I don't know where he got that information from.
But with that in mind, what that means is that
right off the bat, this whole video is broken.
A-Train is able to perceive events and act them out all before the speed of fucking light is able to travel 2 feet the speed of light.
Yeah, see? You see how getting that one detail wrong pretty much destroys this entire video? Yeah, his lasers don't move at the speed of light. That literally destroys this entire video.
Travels at roughly 1 billion feet per second, or roughly equivalent to 186,000 miles per second.
Like, bruh, it's not that deep, bro. Dude, it's fiction, my dude. It's not like heat vision on its own, super speed, like none of these powers, all of these powers defy the laws of physics. So using like physics in real life don't work. That's part of the reason why power scaling, like trying to power scale superpower specifically, it's so meaningless. Cause it literally just depends on the writers.
Second, during A-Train's race with Shockwaves, it literally states that he was
power scaling thinks that Homelander will beat every fictional character. That's not true. Homelander gets shat on in the power scaling community. That's definitely not true.
Running at 371 meters per second, or 830 miles per hour. And this is him amped off of Compound V as well. So this is like his maximum enhanced stats, or what it's supposed to be. How the fuck did he do this? Let me catch my breath and calm down a little bit, but seriously.
Although, even then, it's also possible he could have just gotten faster as the show went on. That could be a possibility. Like his powers got amped up. He did get a new heart. His powers increased. They got faster. I think, yeah, see, even his comment section is correcting him. I think Homelander's beams are plasma instead of just light. Damn, is anyone... That's the issue with... Yeah, see, someone said, I mean, it was his heart. He got a new heart, so maybe he just got a boost. That's what I'm saying. He probably just got faster. You're scaling the word laser instead of the actual feat. In the show, Homelander's beams are visibly swept and tracked across targets. Thank you. Which already means they aren't behaving like real light. A-Train didn't react to a light speed attack. Yeah, his lasers don't move at the speed of light, bro. If it were actually light speed, there would be zero dodge window and A-Train would have to be faster than light, which contradicts the entire show since he still gets hit and isn't untouchable. So this interpretation just doesn't hold up. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, he's just spending this whole thing fucking power scaling.
Obviously, like, I understand that they probably don't think this super deep when making the show, but brother, I mean, this is a straight ass pull, bro. Like, you're telling me the same exact guy who had to take soup performance and
yeah, so he's just wrong here.
Drugs.
That's what I'm saying. You see how that getting that small little detail wrong just destroyed his entire video?
Near kill himself just to try and break 1,000 miles per hour, suddenly can move 180,000 miles per second, bro. Like, this is just such an absurd, out of fucking character power feat that
it's not out of character, though.
Doesn't make sense, bro. Like it's unignorable. This is too ridiculous. And so after A-Train saves Huey, we get a scene of Homelander chasing down A-Train to kill him, and they are not moving at 1 billion feet per second. Because you gotta tell me now, A-Train is running...
Wait, Homelander's literally flying at Mach speed after him. Like, what?
Are not moving at 1 billion feet per second. Because you gotta tell me now, A-Train is running for his life.
Homelander is literally flying after him. Yeah, see, this whole video is just wrong, bruh. I don't see how that's out of character, because again, he got a new heart. The moment you're talking about is when his bones were weak and stuff. His whole body was literally weak from being on V. So yeah, that one little detail just ruined this entire vid. If Superman and Darkseid's beams aren't shooting light speed, Homelander's for sure isn't. Yeah, Homelander and A-Train are roughly the same speed, and I think A-Train is a little bit faster. In fact, I think if A-Train had actually ran through the girl, it's kind of implied that if he ran through the girl, he probably would have been able to get away. But he dodged the girl, and it slowed it down, and he died, so... But yeah, that's it pretty much. I don't think there's anything left for me to react to now. This was a fun stream. Oh, did y'all see the goddamn... Y'all saw the Street Fighter trailer? I know Street Fighter released a new trailer. I know some people were complaining about it, but... Oh, shit. Hang on, chat. We good, y'all. We straight. We're good. Someone said, is this Mortal Kombat? Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat. This is obviously Scorpion we're looking at here. Hang on. Dude, I think Ryu fucking fired a whole Hadouken in this trailer, bro. Like, this movie looks okay, besides Cody Rhodes being Guile, that was something I didn't like. But there was something I wanted to look at. Like, Chun-Li was pulling all sorts of fucking crazy ass moves in this trailer, dude.
I don't see what the big deal is.
Like, that was crazy.
Please.
This trailer actually got me excited for this movie. It looks like it's going to be a fun movie. Yeah, we got Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat 2 coming out this year. So yeah, we got Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 2, Avengers Doomsday. I don't think Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out until next year. Really, I think Cody is a perfect guy. Who do you think would be a better fit? I'm glad you asked, dear viewer. Ha. Ha 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 ha. This guy, the guy who played he would have been a perfect fit. Alan Richardson, he would have. I wonder if there's. Yeah, bro. See, there's already fan art of him playing. He would have been perfect, bro. Muscular, tall. Like, he's legitimately like a spitting image of the dude. I think he would have been perfect. Why is this Terry Crews? I'm dead. I think he would have been the perfect guy for it. I'm glad it's Ken and Ryu focused. Ken is my main. But yeah, it seems like we're kind of transitioning over from gaming movies to video game movies. Video game movies seem to be the new meta now, as superhero movies are kind of starting to fade out a little bit. Why the fuck is Terry Crews? Why the fuck they have Terry Crews as Guile, bro? If anything, he would be a good Balrog, if anything. We had to sit through and watch Stallone slaughter Judge Dredd, and now he's supposed to take comics seriously. The Judge Dredd movie was good. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream, bro. That's gonna be it for the stream. This was a pretty fun stream, man. We got to clown on the ops. We reacted to some dumb takes as usual. But yeah. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to look that up at a later time. We live in a world where Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy's have movies. I mean, that's true. And that's true. Yeah. I mean, like I said, video game movies are just the new meta now. But anyways, y'all, I'm out. Y'all take care, stay safe. Y'all take care. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.